What is an employer lockout? Have you ever wondered what happens when workers are suddenly unable to go to work, not because they chose to stop, but because their employer locked them out? This situation is known as an employer lockout. It is a tactic used by management during disputes over employment terms, such as wages, benefits, or working conditions. Unlike a strike, which is initiated by employees, a lockout is started by the employer to pressure workers or unions into accepting certain conditions during negotiations. During a lockout, employers may deny employees access to the workplace. This can involve physically locking the doors, hiring security personnel, or simply not allowing workers to clock in. As a result, employees typically do not receive pay, which can lead to financial hardship. This situation can be so challenging that some workers may feel compelled to seek other jobs if the lockout lasts too long. Employers often use lockouts as a strategy to gain leverage in collective bargaining. They aim to force employees to accept new terms or concessions that they might not otherwise agree to. This tactic can create a tense atmosphere, as workers are left without income while negotiations continue. From a liberal perspective, which values workers' rights and fair labor practices, lockouts can be a contentious issue. While employers may argue that they need to protect their business interests, lockouts can undermine workers' bargaining power. Liberals advocate for the protection of labor unions and the rights of workers to negotiate fair terms without facing coercive tactics that can harm their financial security. In some countries, labor laws regulate lockouts to prevent the permanent replacement of locked-out workers. These laws typically allow only temporary replacements during disputes. Lockouts have been seen in various industries, including professional sports, manufacturing, and mining. They often reflected broader tensions between labor and management. In essence, an employer lockout is a management-initiated work stoppage aimed at pressuring employees during labor disputes. While employers have the right to negotiate, lockouts raise important questions about the balance of power in labor relations and the protection of workers' rights. Understanding this tactic is essential for grasping the dynamics of labor movements and the ongoing dialogue surrounding liberal ideology in the context of international relations and responses to authoritarianism.